What's up?
Marcell, what's going on? What's going on?
Nothing much. It's Queese, right?
Right.
Okay,
King
all right.
Keys.
King Keys. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to interview you, right? Because I know that you're I would say a lock specialist. Would you say?
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't say all of that, but I mean, I could say that. I could say that.
Right. Well, at least I think of you as a lock specialist. You know
Okay,
what
I
I
appreciate
mean?
that.
Right. So, and I want to start with that. So, what I have is what I want to start with first is where were you born and raised?
Okay, so I was born and raised St. Louis, Missouri,
Okay.
next door to Chicago. I moved to
Right.
Vegas 2019.
Okay. So you're from like where Nelly's from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know that. So we
Right
know that
there,
over here.
right
That's
there.
all we know in Virginia. That's all we know. Okay, Nelly's from St. Louis,
Yeah.
and the Rams used to be there. That's all we know.
And the Rams used to be there. The
Yeah,
Cardinals, we got Chingy, and that's it.
that's it.
And
Oh,
that's it.
Chingy from there. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Now I want to ask you, when did your lock journey begin? Like, when did you start, or did you see a woman, or did you see a man that had dreadlocks and was like, I like that. I want to be, I want that.
Okay, so actually it was the other way around.
Okay.
So I moved out here 2019, and then my cousin, she was my hairstylist,
Right.
and she was the one that was doing my hair, and I was working at FedEx, and I was doing like the graveyard swing shift. So I was like, I need some braids, and she was like, no, I don't braid, I twist, and I'm all like, huh? So she was all like, yeah, I don't braid no more, I twist her. So she was like, you could try out these twists and see if you like it.
Okay.
And then so I tried the twist and the starter coils, and I didn't like it. But I was there for the process. Got to trust the process. So I ended up going through with it, and I just kept going and retwisting. And I did that for 2 years, and then I ended up cutting my locks.
Oh, okay.
And I cut my locks because I was going through a transformation, and my energy and my locks didn't serve me to where I was going. So I just cut them, tried new things, and I tried out the wigs and I tried out the braids, but none of those hairstyles was me. So I had to
Okay.
get my locks back, and I crocheted them.
Right. Okay, I got you. Because so now, when did you? So you said this was around. When did you cut them? Because they look really long. They look like you never cut them.
I cut my locks actually earlier this year. It was January.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you are no, and you got that all of this back.
So what I did was um I ended up going to this place where I knew this girl that did locks. So I had got some locks from her, and I just did them on my own. Because after that, after I ended up cutting my locks, I knew that I didn't want nobody else in my hair no more. I didn't
Right.
want other people energies in my head. So I was like, okay, if I get these locks, I feel like this gonna be my whole journey again. So I installed my locks on my own, and I actually did them outside right here under the sun, listening to music, bobbing with myself. I made sure that I did this the right way this time, something
Uh.
that I wanted to do.
Right. Okay, I got you. Now I want to know, and the audience probably as well. For our dreadlock um starters or dread starters or people who are interested in getting dreads. I want to know, what products do you use, because my girlfriend has dreads, right? So she
Uh-huh.
tells me the products she has, but I want to know, what products do you have? Do you
Okay.
use?
I use shampoo and conditioner. It's this shampoo with the horse on it. It's like a
Okay.
big tall horse on it, and it's like yellow and blue. It's at Walgreens. I use that shampoo and that conditioner, and then
Okay.
I use Shine Gem, and then I grease my hair with African oil.
Okay, I got you. Okay. I was African oil. I knew that was probably gonna come into play.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Now, as an aspiring YouTuber, I know that me and you have talked about you becoming a YouTuber, right? So,
Yeah.
as an aspiring YouTuber, influencer, would you say?
Would I say influencer, or I would probably say, instead of influencer, I would say inspirationalist, because I don't want
Ah,
to influence nobody, but I just want to inspire people, inspire them
right.
their authentic self and do what makes them happy, you know?
Okay. Now, as a inspirationalist,
Okay.
what would your content consist of?
My content would consist of definitely story times. I got some stories to tell. They
Okay.
would consist of me showing off, me doing my skating. I because I skate and I write, so I would definitely want to incorporate mental health in my videos. I just
Okay.
want to be more like on social media. I want to be more transparent with a lot of people because we always on Instagram, we see everybody smiling all the time, but we don't really, but half the time people not really smiling. You know what I mean? So
Right. I
I
know what you mean. I know what you
want to create like a safe space for people to be able to be vulnerable with their emotions, that knowing that other people across the United States, across the world, you know, care and stuff like that, you know?
mean. Okay. All right. I got you. Okay. I like that. Now, oh, and when you say skating, are you saying skateboarding or like roller skating?
Uh,
Explain that one.
I roller skate on the eights.
Oh,
On
roller skate. Okay. And I thought you was Tony Hawk for a second. I was about to be like,
we ain't gonna do
I was
that.
about to. Oh, do you know Nigel Houston? You ever heard of him?
uh-uh.
All right, he was the kid with like the huge dreads all the way down to his feet. I was
For real.
like, so yeah, so you. I was like, yo, you might be the woman version of Nigel Houston. I was like, oh snap.
I'm gonna have to pick him up now.
Yeah, you gotta look at Nigel Houston. He's pretty known, in the skateboard community. Now, I want to ask you this because, and hopefully, there's an artist that you pick from this that, that you would probably resonate with this, you will relate to probably. But I want to ask you if you could pick 3 albums or 3 artists to live with, to listen to forever. What would those 3 artists be, or albums?
Okay, my 3 artists, I would definitely say my all favorite girl group,
Yeah.
TLC. She's
Okay.
up. Aaliyah, she's up there because I love Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Okay.
And my album, I would definitely say my album would be by Brandy 211. I don't know if I said any of your artists though.
You haven't. No, honestly, I thought you was gonna say Lauryn Hill. I swear, I thought you was gonna say Lauryn Hill.
You know what? I actually forgot about my gems. Lauryn Hill, Erica Badu,
Right?
just yeah.
I thought you was gonna say one of them,
I
but
would have.
it's all right. You said
I'm
Aaliyah.
right right now. Yeah,
It's
I
all right.
said.
You said Aaliyah. That's cool. That's cool. Now, also, what self-care um techniques do you use? What self-care products do you use? And
um.
yeah, so give us that. Give us that.
Okay, so self care techniques I use this face wash called Soap and Glory. It's in Walgreens. I use that for my face, and then by being in Vegas, the dry heat, I use Eucerin to keep my face moisturized.
Okay.
For self care, I use Epsom salt. I like taking me some baths. That's definitely soothing. And then taking after like I'm out of my hot shower, I turn it to cold just to release anxiety, and like
Okay.
it helps the mental out to cool down overwhelming thinking too much, you know.
Right.
I definitely take my exercises in the morning time. Instead of waking up and hopping on social media, I try to wake up, you know, and get my thoughts together, get my
Okay.
day together, you know.
I got you. Now, with someone who's going through mental have has mental health issues right now in the world, because we're going through a lot of things right in the world now, what is something that you do to what do you do to practice, healthier mental health?
With my mental health, I try to stay close by people that bring me love.
Okay.
Um, if I'm feeling, because the most loneliest thing to be is to be lonely and be around people and still feel lonely. Like that's not
Right.
good. You know?
That's not good.
But like suggest being around people where you know you feel love, because sometimes when you get put in that spot of depression, you feel like that you're just by yourself. But being
Right.
around people that you love and they love you, that's a way to help mental health. I always like journaling. I'm a writer, so I'm always gonna write. Journaling helps me out, and what also I've been doing lately is definitely getting out sun. The sun, the serotonin, it definitely makes me happy. Like when I was doing my hair, I was in my depression stages where I was feeling a little sad, but staying under the sun and smiling, listening to music that feeds your soul. Instead of like it's okay to listen to all the music and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
but listen to some music that feeds your soul.
Right.
That's
Okay. I
how
got
it's,
you.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sending healing energy towards your way. The
Appreciate
plug, you know.
it.
All right, the plug, and I know someone like we talked about. I know someone's gonna say, what kind of gas you got. I told someone already
Uh-huh.
that you got that za,
I do.
and said, see what I'm saying? I knew it. So I told him, I said, now she's all the way across the world. We probably won't go over there. We probably won't go over there because she's too far. But she might can ship it to us. I'm gonna edit that out. But just know, I'm gonna edit that out. Boom, bada. Marcell, I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you for having me.
Right, and I want you in our YouTube chat. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a chance, you know what I mean? Because I know you're busy. I know you're busy, like celebrity life and all that. So I want you to, yeah. So when you get a chance, we're gonna talk about that. But I
Okay.
appreciate you for the interview so much.
I appreciate you for having me.
All right, appreciate it.
After tapping in and watching the live, I appreciate that. Nicole, Mo, I love y'all, Skate family.
Oh, these are your friends right here. Okay, now listen, guys. How good is her gas? Is it A1? It's not.
How,
Okay.
yes, go.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll see you later. I know you're busy. I want your manager calling me. Hey, get off the live with her.
All right, you have a good one.
All right. You too. You too.
All right.